Hey y'all. So we're supposed to be having some rain, heavy rains come in this evening. I don't know if it will or not, but I'm gonna take a break from working on the fence and do a little foraging. Today I'm gonna make a squirrel cooker, and what I'm gonna start with for this one is 2 pieces of 3/8 round stock, and this is another campfire cooking tool. It's going to be one stake and then one rod that will hook in the loop with a fork on one end, and on mine I do a hook on the other end so you can flip it around and hang your coffee pot on it. Pretty simple project, won't take long to do, but we'll get the forge lit and we'll get started. I'm going to start the stake portion first, and all we got to do for this is just forge a point on the end, and then we'll put a loop on the other end. And that's pretty much it for our point. I will get another heat just to clean it up a little bit, but that's all we need. So for our other end, all we got to do is forge a loop on it, and I'm going to try to just do this old-fashioned way around the horn. And I want that loop to be centered once I close it up. So to get it centered, I just hook it over and hit right here off the back of it about an inch or so to knock that back over. So now that we have our loop on there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take another heat and I'm going to come to the edge of the anvil and I'm going to bend it over almost 90 degrees. Try to keep your loop square. I like to leave it open so you get just a little bit of a V-notch there. So when I put the other piece in, it's got a little notch to rest in. And that's it. That's all we got to do for the steak piece of our squirrel cooker. Start on our other piece here. I'm going to do the same thing. Just taper it down, and we're going to do our hook. And once we got our square taper in, we'll stand it up on the corners, and we're going to knock it down to an octagon. And once we got it down to an octagon, we'll take those corners off. And now we have a nice round taper. So now I'm just going to clean this end up. And put our little curly cue on. Lost a little more heat than I wanted to before I got that in, but it'll be all right. For our hook on this part, I am going to use a jig because I have more than one bend to put in it. Come all the way around, and then I want this back straight. And that's a little bit bigger than it needs to be, but it'll all work out. So now that our hook is forged, we're going to flip it around and work on our fork end. And what I'm going to do here is just forge in a fat taper, and then I'm going to split it with a hot cut or a chisel. I want to keep this as even as I can. Now we've got our piece tapered. I'm going to come in with a chisel. Hopefully my hold down will work. And we're going to work it back from the tip and split it. Try to get it even and then half. And it'll take a couple heats to do this. Once the chisel starts bouncing, it's time to reheat it. See right there, we're almost through. Once you get down thin enough, flip it over. And see it's already split at the end. And we'll try to finish it from this side. So you're holding down, let's go. Now we're all the way through. What I'm going to do is open these forks up, and I'm going to stick it in a vise and clean up those sharp edges with a file. I'll have to get another heat to open that up good. And we got it nice and hot. We got our cut made. I'm just going to open this up and knock these edges off. That way when I forge out the forks, I won't have any cold shuts in it. Now when I go back in the forge, I'm going to bend one straight and round it up. We're going to take one side of our fork, so we're going to knock it down flat, draw it out just a little bit. I'll bend out and back and do the same to the other one. You want to keep these as even as you can. Now we got our lengths pretty well even. I think on this one I'm going to leave them square. Just try to make sure everything's cleaned up and flat. Well, after I looked at it for a minute, I decided to round them up. So now about our last step for the fork. We'll bring it to the anvil, get them down flat. On face, I'm going to come to the horn and bend them around the horn, try to keep it even. And once I get the spread I want there, work them over top of the horn. Work us in a little bend there. That's pretty much it. I'm going to take one more heat and clean that up, get them to where they look a little more even. Like I said, it's a pretty easy project. Give you one more look at our loop there. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pretend my vise here is the ground beside the campfire. Get it in, get it locked down. And you take your other piece here and you just stick it in through the loop. You let it rest on the notch. So like I said, I don't fully close that. So it's got just a little bit of a groove it can sit in there where it keeps it more stable. And then the reason I put the hook on, and take it out, flip it around here, you got your hook on the end. You get up in the morning out of your tent when you're camping, and you can fix your coffee. But that's it for this one. Pretty simple project. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new about blacksmithing. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good one.